Welcome back to the Union campaign, gentlemen. Look at our fine army, guys. We're still in the first Western campaign here, but if you're just taking a look at our corps here, we've got 11,620 soldiers. We've got, I believe, 3 divisions right now, 2 corps. I mean, this is pretty impressive stuff, and we're going to continue. But right now, we've got to head to the battles map, and that's right. We should probably fill our supply wagon as much as we have, as much as we can. We don't have a lot of money left. And now we have to decide on a battle, either the river crossing, go to West Virginia to strengthen Lincoln's interests. We could go to the crossroads. Rebels have strengthened their presence at Cumberland Gap, a strategic position near the junction of Kentucky, Virginia, and Tennessee states. And of course, we could go for the big one at Shiloh. I think I'm going to go for the Cumberland Gap. There's actually a really good song, a Civil War song, if you want to type it in, the Cumberland Gap. So that's what we're going to do, guys. We're going to jump in and play the Cumberland Gap for our next battle. Wish us luck, and let's see what we're... Okay, so we're only going to be able to take one of our corps. And luckily, we already have more than one brigade, so we have more than enough men to start the battle. I'm going to go ahead and get in here. So detachments of our army are gathering at Logan's Crossroads to commence an attack on a rebel force at Mill Springs. Our scouts have spotted rebel patrols at the woods heading at your position. Guard the crossroads until the rest of the detachments join you. Wow. So, guys, that's going to be quite an interesting fight. We've got to defend this area from a massive rebel attack. And hopefully we do a good job here. I'm going to put Hodgson up here. I'm going to put Loomis right there. Walton right there. That's a pretty nice gap. And so far we can only have 3 of 3. I guess the rest of our brigades are going to join us in time. Let's hope that's the case, guys, because right now this does not feel too safe, especially since we are in Southern territory. Let's hope we do well. Here we go, guys. We'll come back when the battle begins. Well, I didn't think holding Logan's Cross would be easy, but one thing I definitely didn't suspect was the enemy approaching from this location. So I'm trying to get Hodgson, if you guys can see here, into the woods. And I think that might be a little harder than anticipated right now. Let's go ahead and put Loomis here on Logan's farm. Hodgson is pulling back very quickly. Yeah, he did not like that. And I'm hoping holding this farm will help. And look at that. Our reinforcements have arrived. Thank goodness. We're immediately going to try and position them right here to counteract whatever attack the enemy has. In fact, I'd like to get them in the woods, but I think right now I don't know what the enemy has ahead of us. So I'm going to just be careful and keep our eyes peeled. In fact, if we have any scout units, I might go scout the east to see if they're sending anything at all. Alright, getting Martin into the woods, I don't like that at all either. This is bad. The enemy's attacked us from a location we didn't expect, and now we've got to respond to that. The good news is we could probably get some good flanking shots here, so that's what I'm going to try to do. Sadly, we don't really have any scout units besides the skirmishers, and I don't want to send them out right now. Look at that. Johnson is going for a charge. Don't let him get to the general, boys. That would be a damn disgrace. Alright, we're also going to have Hodgson go ahead and start firing at this unit. Woods combat is never fun. We did manage to make Johnson run, but Loomis may have to contend with a charge by Stevens. Now, I could countercharge, but I don't know if that's a good idea. Look at that, cavalry on our flank. Look, get back, Agrippa! Holy crap. Okay, we're going to try to hit Lindsay. 850 cavalry. I don't think I've ever seen this much cavalry in any of our battles so far, so the Confederates are definitely working on this. It looks like we managed to rout another infantry unit. I thought it was a little bit of a crazy charge. Manson surrendered. Enemy unit surrendered. Wow. It was just a supply unit, but a quartermaster is a quartermaster. It's going to deny the enemy a lot of food, supplies, etc. Ammunition, of course. Let's see if we can hit Lindsay one more time. Come on, Bond. Okay, I am going to send Hall into the woods, believe it or not, because I want to make sure that there's not much else. And look at that, it's not just a patrol, it's an attack. Holy shit. Guys, this battle just got that much harder. Of course, we're moving forward with these units. I'm going to put the cannons right there. And let's move Agrippa up. It's really hard to know what the hell is going on in these situations. Alright, Manson is now on our side. Beautiful. And remember, you only have to withdraw units if they're infantry units. If you have captured a supply unit, use it to your best advantage. Use it as much as you can. So let's go ahead. We've got Walton. He can join this front line we're attempting to build. very spur-of-the-moment build, of course. We did not expect this from the Confederates at all. Nice. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get right there. We don't have the greatest cover. Actually, if we get into this woods, we'll have some pretty decent cover, and we can keep hitting these guys, but we've got more enemies advancing, and look at that. They demand a charge. They don't want to stop charging here. I'm going to try to hit Lindsay. The last thing I need is a cavalry charge. Go ahead and run, boys. Damn it. Just go. Alright, we may have beaten them again in that charge, but they moved Hodgson back from the woods, and I don't like that. Now they've got a nice defensive area. Major Stanley Vaughn is wounded, and so is Lieutenant Hodgson. I mean, this is a nasty fight. It's probably the worst we've had so far in the campaign. Remember, now we're in the South, okay? We're no longer in the North anymore. We're not screwing around. This is Mississippi, and not Mississippi, excuse me. This is the crossroads between Tennessee, Kentucky, several other states, and it's going to get pretty ugly here. So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to try to hit these skirmishers on the flank. But let's be honest, this is where the Confederates are really going to try to fight for their lives. In fact, I'll go ahead and do a volley at Stewart. Why the hell not? And we need to be very aware of what's going on. What you trying to do, Manson? Trying to escape? You son of a bitch. I knew I couldn't trust you rebels. Alright, well, there we go. Canfield is going to go ahead and chase Stewart off the field. Maybe all the way back to Richmond. But I'm more concerned with this initial attack over here. This position we have here is great. I mean, despite them being in the woods, we've got woods cover, and we've also got an uphill advantage, as well as some cannons. So I think we can hold this area. But I might force Scales to aim over here at Martin. What? Stewart's back for more? Are you serious? This guy is crazy. Vaughn, move up. Move Agrippa up as well. And as you can see, my command radius has grown since I have increased the skill of my general. Hodgson got wasted there by the skirmishers. Forward. Even though he's only got 669 men, Stewart remains a very, very serious opponent here. And the skirmishers do too. They're just annoying. Get him. Get him, Canfield. Ooh, he's got some nice cover in those buildings. Maybe we should shoot at the skirmishers after all and prepare for a charge on the enemy's left flank. Might be a winning strategy. We've already lost a few commanders in this extremely brutal area. We're just not used to the South. This damn humidity's killing me. Fire Vaughn. Alright, that's it. I don't like to do this. Actually, they can't do it. I was going to go ahead and charge, but I think the condition is just not good enough for a charge. So we just have to keep focusing on Stewart. What can I say? We'll try to hit the skirmisher with the Canfield. Come on, Canfield. What are you doing? There we go. They're not in very good cover, although Canfield wasn't exactly fully prepared to fire. And the fact that the enemy's got those woods is very upsetting. Rear flanked. Hodgson, you're going to have to take his position. Go for it. Here we go. Some push on the left flank. Looks like Johnson's going to try to charge through the forest at us. Could work. I hope Scales is ready for a fight as well. This is so far the toughest of the fights we've had, guys. Martin for a charge. They've left their position in the woods, but I hope Canfield can respond quickly. Come on. Come on, Canfield. Oh, he didn't have a chance to fire that volley. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. He did have a chance to fire the volley just as they got there, routing Martin. And I think he's going to be in some trouble now. Unfortunately, Vaughn is also hit. A damn cavalry is still hitting us. Let's move forward with Walton. Try to take Lindsay out. But I want to make sure that Agrippa is not in a dangerous area. And Canfield is going through with that attack. Why the hell not, I guess. Fire on Stewart. We're very lucky that Hodgson is also in that position because he's getting a tremendous amount of kills on the retreating men. We're in those barns, firing out the windows, and just trying to ruin the enemy army. I'm amazed Stewart was able to beat us here, but then again, Stewart does have a very good general, and there we go. He's going to rout. Could do with one little volley. Good work, boys. Cavalry. Not letting these bastards get close to us again. With that artillery fire, I'm assuming they probably have some artillery right there, if I had to guess. I'm not going to chase skirmishers, that's just not smart. But we will fire over here at Russell. Nice. And the skirmishers are moving forward again. I mean, any chance I get, I'll shoot at them. I'm just not chasing them. Chasing a skirmisher unit is not usually a good idea. And let's get Vaughn over here on their left flank. Canfield. Actually, I want you to fire at the skirmishers. Ignore Stewart for now. He gets a pass. I think they're going to be a little too hard for us to hit. Too far away for us to hit, I should say. Yeah, so let's actually focus our attack. Nope, they're coming back for more. This is our chance. Come on, boys. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Even one skirmisher down is a victory as far as I'm concerned. Let's see how we're doing with that damn cavalry. I'm not going to worry about it now. Come on. Oh, no. Every single chance we get not to worry about this damn cavalry, they come back for more. And Walton is tired of moving around in this terrain. Remember, this is a hot and humid climate. It's a nasty, not a nasty climate, it's a nice southern climate, but these guys are tired. Probably need some water more than anything. Alright, Canfield getting flanked. And as you can see, that field has just as many dead Union soldiers as it does Confederates. This is a battle where both sides are really taking some serious hits. Right, we need Scales to focus fire over here, and we need Vaughn to stop Russell from getting through. Put him right there on the fence. And we're going to have to move Walton in too. Just hope that that cavalry doesn't attack. Canfield, fire. Nice. Some really nice artillery shots here. And a nice shot by Vaughn in the flank, and that's going to make him get the hell out of here. If we can keep this up, guys, we can win. I wish we had a cavalry unit, because I know that they've got artillery back here, but I am not sending an infantry unit out to look for it. That's not going to happen. There we go. Lindsay's back. Lindsay, I hate you. You are a real asshole. Lindsay is my most hated Confederate general so far because of this battle. There we go. And even moving through the woods, we're getting some pretty good shots. Let's hope they pull back here, and let's hope we get another volley before they do pull back. If not, I'll reserve it for Stewart. There we go. The skirmishers are out of here. Beautiful. Although I do want to get Hodgson into the farm, and it looks like the skirmishers may be trying to get in there themselves. All right, you know what? We're going to move Haskell away for a moment to focus on Martin. One thing I love about this new UG game is that you really, really need to pay attention to the positioning of your troops when other enemies are attacking. Before, you could just kind of leave a unit in one location for the entire battle, and you could still do that with some units, but in this case, you really have to keep moving units consistently to get a victory. Let's move in here. Look at that. Beautiful open ground over the dead bodies for us to get in here. And there we go, guys. I believe we can finish the mission. Unbelievable. So we managed to hold Logan Cross. Let's finish that mission there. And amazing victory at the crossroads. Very, very nice victory, I believe. We lost 3,705 men. The enemy lost 4,196. It was essentially just, a skirmish in the south. And I'm going to take a look here at the units. They actually did very good. Lindsay managed to get 683 kills. That's that annoying cavalry unit. They did very well. And for a cavalry unit, I actually have to give them credit. That was amazing. Loomis, our guy, managed to get 1,173 kills, probably when he was stationed in that barn area. Now, unfortunately, we do have 2 wounded men, Vaughn and Hodgson, but no dead men. They survived, and we got a lot of promoted officers here that are going to be able to help us in the future. Also managed to steal some rifles, some Springfield 1842s, basically very middle-of-the-line rifle, a good one, not as bad as a farmer rifle, and not the greatest rifle either, but pretty much the standard rifle of the time. So there we go. Very cool. I got some points. I'm going to go ahead and do my career points. and I'm going to probably add to army organization, but actually we don't have a lot in politics, so let me go ahead and do that. It's going to add some golden recruits.
Yes, sir.
Apply. We're going to head to our armory, and we could start buying some better weapons, believe it or not. But right now I just want to outfit our units that got damaged. Haskell needs another trait, and I think I'm going to give him discipline training or endurance. Let's do endurance. We need as much endurance as possible. We're going to go ahead and restructure, and he's got the Springfield M1842, pretty decent rifle. I could upgrade it to something better, but I don't think I'm going to. Like, for instance, Hall here has the Harper's Ferry, a much better rifle.
Yes, sir.
Scales, just a regular old 10-pounder, although 10-pounder is pretty vicious, and I think I actually spent quite a lot for that. And what we're doing here, guys, is we're just getting some recruits into our damaged army. Okay, Hodgson was wounded, so we're going to have to get somebody to replace him. We don't have anyone in reserve, so we're going to have to bring someone from the academy, and I want to bring someone with some experience. So let's bring in Rodney Bloom. I like his sideburns. They're pretty badass.
Sir, yes, sir.
And we're going to go ahead and increase to 1,500. I'm also, if we have enough, I'm going to switch to the Lorenz rifle. Yes, the Lorenz is quite nice, although the 1855 is actually better. I'm surprised by that. So let's take the 1855. The Harper's Ferry is even better. So we're going to take the Harper's Ferry rifle, guys. And obviously, this unit is going to be very well equipped for a battle. Springfield 1842, I can accept that.
Yes, sir.
And Loomis, how you doing, son? We just don't have enough for Harper's Ferries. We could buy some more, but I think for now I'm going to save my money. Many people have mentioned, and they're absolutely correct, that money's very important in this game. Let's go ahead and get Vaughn needs a new commander. Let's give one of these young fellas a chance. Why not Kurt Bain? I like his name. We're going to assign him, and they've got the Springfield as well. Increase and apply. One thing that you're not able to do, which I wish you could, but it would be a little complex, is to mix and match the guns that your guys are using. That's just not available at the moment. So let's go ahead, upgrade. We've still got plenty of gold to spend here, guys.
Yes, sir.
Alright, he's doing just fine. He's got the Smith rifle. There's probably a better rifle we could get him. Maybe not. We just don't have enough. So, yeah, we'll stick with the Smith.
Yes, sir.
And then I'm going to look at my second corps. I don't think they're damaged, but it looks like they did take a few hits here. Garish? No, that's what it was. We just didn't hire enough guys in Garish's brigade. But now I think we've got a few more Sharps models, so we can increase the number of soldiers here under Felix Bristow. And we could even make a new division. So what I'm going to do here, guys, is I'm actually going to go to the government and ask for a better general. So we've got Irvin McDowell, we've got William Sherman. He's back. Let's take a look. Or sorry, Grant was the one that we got wounded. No. Sherman was the one that got wounded, so he has returned. So we're going to bring Sherman back. He's probably like, I don't want to fight for this idiot, because last time I did, I got shot. And we'll also take Irvin McDowell. It's going to cost 5 points. We'll also take a Springfield M1855. That all costs government points to do that, so keep that in mind. But I'm going to create that new division. And let's first add an infantry brigade with Irvin McDowell leading it. And I'm taking the 1855. You bet, baby. Let's go ahead. Another infantry brigade. Can we get an 1855? We've got enough. Yes. And that lieutenant colonel is about to actually rank up. I want to get an artillery brigade, but we need more cannons. So we're going to go to the armory quickly. Go to artillery. We can afford these. And I'm going to get something nice and expensive. A 10-pounder Parrott. Let's get... Damn, that's really expensive. Let's get 14 of them for 25,000. No, that's too much, guys. That's way too much. Let's get 10 Parrott guns. I hope this works. And let's head back to our army. We actually could have just taken this damn Napoleon but I want to try the Parrot. We also have this one that just isn't bad, the 10-pounder ordnance, so that's what we're going to apply for. We won't be able to get as many guns as we want, but let's deal with that. 12 guns. I'm going to stick to 10 guns, just so that we can still get enough for supply here, because we are getting very close to not being able to afford a damn thing. So we're going to take a look at the battles map here, guys. We could either go directly to Shiloh, or we could go to the river crossing and help our friends in West Virginia. But in this one, I'm going to be stubborn. I think we're ready for Shiloh. So that's where we're going to be going next. It's going to be a major battle, of course. And I hope you guys will watch. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you like this video, make sure to keep hitting those like buttons. You guys have been great with that. Share the videos, and we're going to keep this series going as long as we can. Take care, and have an awesome, awesome day.